Round Games.
Okay. Let's do it.
Dave,
What do I think about heroes? Well,
entusiasta de vegetais.
swanning about the place with their disproportionately high cheekbones and comically massive weapons.
Será que tem em português, mano, a tradução?
They like to rough up
Peraí.
bandits, don't they? Living it up with the common folk every single night.
Ixi, deixa eu olhar se tem em português.
Será
que isso é Fable?
Who's breaking new ground with fruit, with veg on the agricultural side of things.
Just look at them.
Not wafting around mythical creatures. And that's what they are. Wafters.
Yeah, well done.
Vê se tem em português aí pra mim, fazendo favor.
Legendary beasts. I'm here to conquer the vegetable.
Estou aqui para conquistar os vegetais.
The age of heroes is over. This is the age of innovation.
Eu tô na transmissão em português.
This, if you will, is the age of death. One moment.
Um momento. Que isso, mano? O cara é gigante?
Awkward.
Yeah.
Tem legenda em português, tá? Então eu vou mudar aqui. É, Fable! Pera aí, deixa eu só trocar pra câmera aqui. Eu trocar a legenda rapidinho. Só um segundinho, galera, porque eu tenho que mexer na configuração da live. Legenda. Peraí. Ô, mano. Caraca, botaram legenda de 300 coisas. Aí, boa. Aí, não perdemos nada. É World Premiere, jogo novo, hein? Provavelmente nosso primeiro flag.
Shaking bones. Been a while. So, you remember that?
Caraca, todo mundo é gigante hoje.
I'm looking for a creature. Huge, sneaky. Teeth like knives.
Eita.
No? Well, hey, how about you guys? No? Nobody? Not helpful. Sneaky.
Ó, South of Midnight. Obrigado, Douglas Ventura, pelo superchat aí. Valeu, mano. Cara, interessante isso aí. Agora, gameplay não mostrou, né? Mas tudo bem. Interessante. Não dá pra saber se é um jogo de ação, de aventura, o que é, né? Mais um World Premiere. Ó, estúdio da Ubisoft, isso aí. Oh, Star Wars da Ubisoft, mano?
world here belongs to the syndicates.
Ok, Lucas Filmes. Mas isso é pra todos os Star Wars.
If I want to survive, I have to play their game. Looks like I'm all in.
Será que ela é tipo um Han Solo, mano?
On second thought, I'm out.
Ó.
I've been held back my whole life. And now, I just need a chance to finally be free. Wherever that takes me.
I'm here to offer you a way out, okay?
Get off my ship, Jalen.
Give me a chance. You're gonna have to trust me. It'll be dangerous, risky. But if you pull this off, you'll never look over your shoulder again.
Ó.
The underworld shows no mercy. But it's a big galaxy out there, and I'm gonna risk it all.
Parece que ela é meio uma espécie de Han Solo, né? Outlaws. Olha só, mano. É o Star Wars da Ubisoft, então. Se é o Star Wars da Ubisoft, muito provavelmente é multiplataforma, né? Ó, gameplay walkthrough review amanhã. Eles vão mostrar gameplay amanhã no evento da Ubisoft. Olha só, bicho.
Wow. Fable, South of Midnight, Star Wars Outlaws. Welcome to our first ever double feature, the Xbox Games Showcase, followed by a deep dive into one of the most important RPGs ever made, Starfield. Gaming is the most powerful of all entertainment. It transports, it
Os caras estão
challenges, it
botando
connects us,
peso
and
no
it's just
Starfield mesmo,
incredibly
né?
and awesomely fun. That is why Team Xbox is committed to building the greatest place to play. By partnering with the most ambitious of game creators and by unleashing the power of the gaming community.
Amanhã tem um evento da Ubisoft e eles vão revelar a gameplay desse jogo no evento da Ubisoft.
From mobile devices to PCs to consoles. The lineup we have for you today is just incredible.
Opa!
These are the works of the very greatest creative teams from around the world. We made this show for you. The largest, most engaged, and globally diverse fan base in Xbox history. You are the heart and soul of Xbox. Your passion drives us, and you are the inspiration for the visionaries whose games we showcase today. From me and all of the team at Xbox, thank you. This next game is from Thunder Lotus, the award-winning studio behind Spiritfarer.
Ooh, Spiritfarer.
Who brought back to their combat roots with an amazing co-op raid-focused action game that is uniquely theirs.
Spiritfarer é bem
All right,
bonitinho,
everybody.
mano.
It's time.
Vamos lá, começou, hein?
World premiere.
Já começaram com 4... Quer dizer, Fable não, né? 3 World Premieres aí. Spiritfarer é um joguinho mais íntimo, por assim dizer, né? Aquela experiência gostosinha que você joga. Pensa um pouco, né? Então eu imagino que o jogo tem essa proposta aí também, esse novo aí. Mas ao mesmo tempo ele às vezes lembra um pouco o Hades. 33 jogadores co-op, mano. Que bizarrice é essa? Que isso, cara? Por que 33, mano? Bonitinho, hein? 33 Immortals. Olha só, Game Pass. Fica de olho aí nos que tem a marca do Game Pass, ó. Day One no Game Pass. É o primeiro, tirando o Fable, que apareceu no Game Pass.
Simple job. Just in and out. Nothing to it.
Isso que a galera vai...
Everybody hit the floor.
Será que é Payday 3? Eu ia falar que tem vários jogos apostando na temática Payday aí, mas eu acho que esse aqui talvez é o Payday, hein? Ó. Payday 3. Ah, moleque. 21 de setembro, ó. Game Pass, inclusive. Esse aí foi surpreendente, cara. Segundo semestre tá se desenhando aí de um ano que... Você é louco, 2023 tá top, maluco. Mais um World Premiere, ó. Aos da Atlus aí, ó. Persona 3 e o Persona Tactics. Que foram ao 3 remake aí. Que a própria Atlus vazou, mano, depois do Summer Game Fest. Ó. Mais um flag pra gente, pra nossa coleção. Ó, o trailer tá em português? Na série, não tá em português, não. Persona 3 Reload. Início de 2024, remake do Persona 3 aí. Game Pass, Xbox, Windows. Mas esse muito provavelmente também é multiplataforma. Deve sair no PlayStation e no Nintendo Switch também. Ó, Xbox Game Studios apresenta. Eles estão colocando embaixo aqui o que é cada trailer que a gente tá vendo, né? Então esse aqui é in-game footage, ou seja, é coisa tirada de dentro do jogo. Tipo umas cinemáticas de dentro do jogo. Obsidian, mano. Obsidian.
People don't like you very much, do they? Sent here to the living lands by an emperor who couldn't bother to come himself. To investigate some plague that seems to be corrupting our very souls. You want us to trust you.
Ó.
But the truth is, you scare us.
Obsidian tá entregando, hein, mano.
The way you fight,
Ó.
the power you wield, the secrets you keep. You're either here to save us or destroy us.
Caraca, legal.
You have all this power. What are you gonna do with it?
Interessante, a Obsidian é conhecida aí por fazer jogos incríveis. Salvo engano, o Fallout New Vegas é deles. A Valve, voltou, mano. Aí sim, hein? Tem data, será? 2024. É o Avowed que eles tinham apresentado muito tempo atrás e sumiu. Curioso. Mais um do Xbox Game Studios. O Avowed, muito possivelmente, é exclusivo Xbox. Eu falo que tem o PC também, né? Ó, no profundo mar de ladrões. Será que é DLC de Sea of Thieves? The Legend of the Monkey Island, olha só, mano! Que coisa, maluco! Monkey Island é uma parada muito... Olha, velho! Será que a gente vai ter o Guybrush? Ali, ele ali! Governador, mano! Guybrush Threepwood.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? I told you no autographs. So I see you have a meet and greet ticket.
Caraca,
It's not
velho.
every day that you get to meet the mighty pirate Guybrush Threepwood, the legend of Monkey Island.
Nah, você tá estragado, hein, fi?
The Chuck has turned the memories of this island into a prison for Guybrush.
Olha ele aí, mano. Que collab inesperado, mas completamente pertinente, cara.
From the Sea of Thieves, you know.
Que doideira, mano. Uma nova história original gratuitamente. 20 de julho, cara. Que da hora. Que da hora, velho. Mais um World Premiere aí. Até agora o evento tá entregando, mano. Vamos ver, ó. Xbox Game Studios. Nova geração do Flight Simulator? Ó. In-game isso aí, mano. Ó, combata incêndios aéreos. Busca e salvamento, mano. Vai jogar todos esses jogos? Sim, mano. A gente traz gameplay do início, provavelmente. Série, muito possivelmente não. Ambulância aérea, mano. Olha. Aviação agrícola. Pra galera que gosta, mano. Olha. Visualmente lindo. Pra galera que gosta de aviação, dessas paradas assim, velho. Olha lá. Construção aérea, mano. Olha, que doideira. Transporte industrial. Caraca, mano. Que trailer bonito. Corridas aéreas, cara. Pesquisa científica, cara, que da hora. Balão, mano. Os caras foram a outro nível. O céu te chama. Caraca, mano. Flight Simulator 2000. É o novo Flight Simulator agora com esse monte de troço, velho. Ou será que é uma DLC pra ele? Eu não entendi. Ó, in-game isso aí também, hein? Chegando ao Flight Simulator. Eles já fizeram uns collabs com o Halo, né, mano? Mas geralmente era pilotar a navezinha na Terra. Será que eles vão botar outro planeta agora pra gente poder visitar? Vida longa aos caças. Duna, mano. Eles fizeram um collab com o Halo, onde você tinha a nave lá de Halo pra você pilotar como se fosse um avião mesmo, substituir a skin do avião. Agora parece que você vai fazer em Duna.
Here, speaking to you from our performance capture stage at Ninja Theory, where we have just wrapped our shoots for Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. When we first showed gameplay for Hellblade 2, it was a look at some of the game's cinematic and immersive action, where Senua faced off against a gigantic troll on the Icelandic
Esse
coastline.
trailer foi louco, hein?
Today, we're taking you deeper into Senua's story, her personal quest, her unique perspective on the world, and the intimate journey that awaits you in Senua's Saga. What you'll see today is all captured by the team on Xbox Series X.
Ok. Até agora, 0 jogos desinteressantes. Só coisa maneira.
She can feel them slipping through her soul, following the threads of her mind.
Nervoso desses lugar fechado, mano.
She's here to find them. The ones who hide. She needs their help with a promise.
Ih, caramba. Sai daí. Aí, obrigado.
But it's never so simple, is it?
Oh.
Wisdom has a price. There's always a part of you that changes.
Oh.
A part of you that darkens. And a part of you that dies.
Over there, that pool. I can feel them. Feel them everywhere. The lost ones. They are watching us. You should never have come here. They can see us.
What is going to happen? It's time to find out. How can we make it happen?
It's time to find out. Why are they watching?
It's time to find out.
What are they waiting for?
Senua, what are you waiting for?
I'm here.
Watching.
Que doideira, mano.
Where are they?
Where are you?
What do they want?
I don't like it.
I'm scared.
This is too
Mad woman.
Their eyes.
everywhere. Can feel them boring into her.
Witch.
What is she supposed to do? Do something.
Ask them.
What do you want me to do?
Our souls fought through hell to find us.
You were lost. Not anymore.
Are you ready for what you will find here?
What we will find.
What if it's all for nothing? What is that? There. They
Doideira, mano.
It's you. What will they do to her? What will we do to us?
Obrigado, Isaac Gamer. Tomara que tenha o Indiana Jones. Quando eu digito corretamente, não envia. Será?
Your voices.
All the parts of you that are broken.
You can be whole.
Obrigado pelo superchat, cara.
All the fear. Everything I've seen. Everything I've done has led me to this place.
We've come so far, not far enough.
Say it.
You are ready.
Tell them. I am here. Now. What if we get lost forever?
What will happen to them?
What will happen to you?
I will not let them down. She is ready. They know.
Uou.
Who are these around you, Senua? Those
Mano.
you've saved, or those you led to death?
2024. Game Pass, Xbox e Steam. Mas lança no Game Pass também. É uma doideira, né? Outra, ela tava enfrentando uns bichos gigantes, agora... Enfim, né? Vamos ver. Ó. Nossa. Esse é o moleque do... Like a Dragon. Ah. Pelo amor de Deus.
Oh my god! A stranger!
Oh Deus, o peladão.
Oh, surf's up, dude. Yeah, dude. Hang loose, bro.
Mano, os caras estão falando inglês, ele tá falando japonês. Que isso, mano? Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. Mano, é isso 2024. Eu não sei se é um jogo novo, se é DLC, o que é isso, mano. Mas Like a Dragon é mó da hora. O que foi isso? Bethesda.
What a sight! A verdant wonderland of
Você quer falar de 76 isso aí?
The fruit of years of prudent progress and determined reclamation, and 15 million dwellers worth of keen imagination. From the heart of West Virginia to the depths of the pit. Well, we owe it all to Vault 76.
Adoro o estilo de Fallout, mano.
Spend your time with friends. You'll find a home in Appalachia where the good times never end. There are relics to uncover from a time before the war, along with loads of friendly folks to meet and enemies galore. Our world is always changing. Greater foes are overthrown as we embark on expeditions into thrilling new unknowns. Yes, from Appalachian settlements to Nuka World on tour. You're never short on things to do or places to explore. Think you've seen it all, eh? Well, how about this? Pack your bags for an escape of Epicurean bliss. Put your rad shield on and fix your hair up pretty, because we're headed for the boardwalk of Atlantic City. So there you have it. Now you know. There's a million ways to make the wasteland your waste home. And when you hear adventure calling, when you're looking for some kicks, answer the call of Vault. Answer the call of Vault. Answer the call of Vault 76.
Que gostosinho, mano.
Now with Xbox Game Pass.
Fallout 76. Atlantic City deve ser um próximo update, alguma parada assim. Mas Fallout 76 é o MMORPG aí de Fallout. Ó, novo jogo aí. Capcom. Opa. Com Animusha? O Onimusha que tinha esses trequinhos de mão, esses negócios assim, né? Ó. Path of the Goddess. Olha, é franquia nova, inclusive. Achei que ia ressuscitar o Animusha. Capcom, muito provavelmente multiplataforma também. Mas Game Pass... Interessante o jogo chegando no Game Pass aí, ó. A Capcom tá fazendo milagre, mano. Os caras estão soltando jogo atrás de jogo e só jogão, cara. Fiquem de olho nesse aí.
General Motors' historic commitment to performance is embodied in two of its iconic brands, Chevrolet and Cadillac.
Chevrolet. Chique, né? Chevrolet.
The V-Series.R elevates Cadillac's competitive spirit to a whole new level with its thunderous V8 and hybrid power. The legendary Corvette has been a celebrated champion for decades. The all-new Chevrolet Corvette E-Ray continues that tradition.
Aí vem uma propaganda de carro.
General Motors is proud to usher in a new era of competition with the innovators behind the new Forza Motorsport.
Aí, ó, Forza Motorsport.
Forza Motorsport and General Motors are pairing their strengths in technical excellence and sophisticated modern design to take bold steps into the future and bring that experience to gamers. I'm thrilled to welcome the Cadillac V-Series.R and the Corvette E-Ray to the home of competition.
Ó. Forza Motorsport, né? É a franquia Forza mais realista, por assim dizer. E talvez a que compete com o Gran Turismo. Eu sou mais Forza Horizon.
I know you're ready. You've got this. Let's tweak the car's performance for the next one.
A galera que gosta de jogo de carro, a Xbox tá muito bem servido, mano. Ó. Cadê o Fusca? Cadê o gol quadrado?
That was your best lap yet.
Cadê a Brasília amarela? Cara, só carrão, né, mano? Olha. Forza Motorsport, olha só, 10 de outubro, mano. Doideira, Game Pass, Steam, Xbox, 10 de outubro, olha. Datas! Queremos datas, mais datas. Outubro que tá cabuloso, né? Já é o 4º ou 5º jogo grande que vai lançar em outubro. Mais Bethesda, maluco. Será que isso é DLC de Elder Scrolls Online?
Endurance. Ambition. And courage.
Ó, dragãozão. Eu sou aquele que tudo sabe. Ô, louco.
For perhaps the first time in my unending existence, I feel disconnected from fate's flow. Unseen forces move against me, hungry for forbidden knowledge. A mystery long kept hidden. A secret that threatens to unravel reality itself.
Ó. Cara, essa música, velho, é uma delícia.
Save Tamriel.
(20 de junho). É o Elder Scrolls Online, né? Necrom. Blizzard.
Toronto is under attack by Null Sector.
There's something different about Null Sector this time.
They've taken over most of the city and they're rounding up Omnics. They need our help.
Agosto.
Answering Vincent's recall. There's new blood on the team, and we have so much to teach them.
A nova aventura te espera? Ué.
Null Sector. Maybe we can save the city.
Coming through.
Been a while, Vivian.
As if I didn't have enough problems already.
Mas o PVE do Overwatch não tinha sido cancelado, mano?
I hate to interrupt the moment, but I'm picking up reports of more attacks in other cities.
Oh.
It's a fight they want. I say let's give it to them.
A música do Overwatch também é linda, né? Novas formas de jogar.
Engage. Target mark.
Time to create peace with bullets.
Evento co-op. Missões de história aí, ó.
The world is counting on us.
10 de agosto. Curioso, mano.
Let's go.
Shall we do this together?
Fight with me.
Engaging.
Watch this. I saw that. Not bad.
New Hero Starter Pack. No Game Pass Ultimate você desbloqueia todos eles aí.
World Premiere.
Mais um World Premiere. Mais um jogo novo. Aí, ó. Esse aí é o Persona Tactics.
What is this place? It looks like we're in a palace.
What the hell is going on? Who are these people?
No idea. But if they're attacking us, our only choice is fighting back. Hey, look over there! Can you get us out of here?
Ah, muito bonitinho,
So you're
mano.
telling me you're thieves who steal hearts, and you just happened to stumble into this world? The Rebel Corps
Persona é estiloso demais, cara. Você tá maluco.
just as the Phantom Thieves have helped the Rebel Corps. Never forget that we're a united force who can rely on each other. You should be grateful to have been made my subjects. But you're just
Bem sólido o evento até agora, hein, galera?
Unfortunately, returning will be no easy feat. Somewhere deep inside, I know you realize things can't go on like this. So, will you take a stand beside us? Yeah, let's show them what we got.
17 de novembro, mano. Boa. Esse também deve ser multiplataforma. Persona 5, pra quem gosta de RPG, é maravilhoso, maluco. Ó, mas a Bethesda Showcase, mano. E assim, uma coisa que eu tô gostando do evento é que os caras estão conseguindo cadenciar bonitinho, mano. Eles colocaram, por exemplo, o anúncio de Fallout 76 e de Elder Scrolls Online no meio do evento e não pareceu chato, assim, sabe?
But that we have measured it.
Bethesda. Os criadores de Skyrim e Fallout. Um novo universo. 25 anos para chegar até você. Ué, Starfield?
We're committed to the biggest question of all. What's out there?
Eles meteram o Starfield e vai ter evento do Starfield depois, mano? É isso?
You're part of Constellation now. Part of our family.
We do not fully understand all that is at work here.
No finer group in the stars to be unraveling this mystery.
Entendi não, é. Mas tudo bem.
From here on out, Captain.
Grab jump is ready. I love this part.
These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel.
Human settlements throughout the galaxy could be at risk.
What?
We are not stopping. Whatever lies at the end of this road will change humanity forever.
Eles estão apostando pesado no Starfield, né?
This is where we belong.
Imaginei que não ia botar trailer do Starfield no evento da Xbox, sendo que vai ter o Starfield Direct. Fiquei até confuso, aí 6 de setembro de 2023. Ué. Aí, ó. Fica aí no final para o Starfield Direct. Eu fiquei confuso, porque, tipo, você tá começando o Starfield Direct e não tá. Meio que confundi um pouquinho esse Starfield aí. Mas foi só pra falar que vai ter o Starfield Direct daqui a pouco. Legal.
World Premiere.
Vamos lá, mais um jogo novo, hein? Ó, é in-engine footage, ou seja, dentro da engine. Ó. Caraca, mano. Mó trampo pra ir pra casa, hein? Nossa, Dontnod, mano. Dontnod é de... Aquele das meninas, mano. Fugiu o nome, velho. Da menina que volta no tempo. Esqueci o nome do negócio, mano. Já teve o 1, 2, 3. Os caras fizeram Tell Me Why. Esqueci, mano, o nome do jogo, cara. Ajuda nós aí, chat. Ó, trava não, mano. Outono 2023, ok. Primeiro dia do Game Pass, ok. Life is Strange, obrigado. VM3 Serra. Life is Strange, esse mesmo. Então eu imagino que seja um jogo meio contemplativo também, isso aí, né? A Dontnod já se aventurou em ação e aventura no Vampire, mas... Vamos ver, ó. Esses trem de plataforma de petróleo me lembra de Metal Gear, mano. Nossa, mano, vai ser terror? Coisas acontecem ali, hein? Still Wakes the Deep. Início de 2024. Muita coisa pra 2024 também, né, gente? Esse aí também, talvez, é multiplataforma? Não sei. Não vi quem foi que tava fazendo ele. Ah, que bonitinho. Aí sim, hein? Hi-Fi Rush 2. Eu gosto desses joguinhos com esses visual diferentes, mano. Acho o gráfico realista legal, assim, mas isso, assim, me chama muita atenção também. Não, mano, tô zoando, não. Hi-Fi Rush, não. Um hack and slash. Dungeons of Hinterberg. 2024 também. Primeiro dia com Game Pass, ok. Eles gostam de falar isso, né? Primeiro dia. Ó, quem tá aí?
I'm very excited to be returning as Johnny Silverhand in the upcoming expansion for Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty. This new adventure reunites Johnny and V on a dangerous spy mission and introduces Idris Elba as Secret Agent Solomon Reed. It's really amazing to share the screen with you, Idris. It's cool to be a part of this game with you, man. As a player, you'll get to visit Dogtown, an unexplored part of Night City, and rescue the President of the new United States of America. Expect a massive expansion. Twists, secrets, and plenty of stuff to do. I know the team at CD Projekt Red.
Ah, mano, assim, tomara que seja bom, mas eu já fico com um pé atrás com Cyberpunk por conta do que eles fizeram no lançamento deles. A CD Projekt tá no caminho da redenção aí e tal, né? Mas... Por mais que tenha o Keanu Reeves, que é um baita cara, que eu acho maneiro pra caramba. Idris Elba, né? Um outro cara top pra caramba. Pezinho ficar pra trás, né?
Johnny, I'm dying. There's nothing can stop that. V.
My name is Songbird. I'm an NUS intelligence analyst. I know about the bomb ticking in your head. And I can save your life.
What's the catch?
I need you to get to Dogtown.
Attention all Dogtown residents. The President managed to crash your Space Force One into our humble district.
Man's got 1,001 reasons to want Myers as a hostage. Sleeper agents. Time to wake them up. So NUSA's tossing us back into the fray, huh?
Stay sharp. We're in the wolf's den now.
Get Myers out of there. Time to evac. Her safety is the top priority. Shit! They catch us out here, we're dead. Wait, hear that?
Mhm.
It's moving! Run! This way! Quick! Someone ratted us out.
You know, V, treason
Uh-huh.
ain't never black and white.
It's a charade, V.
Wherever she goes, people get hurt. Bodies drop.
Just want what Songbird promised me. The cure.
The situation's changed. You need to know if you're with me.
Illusion of freedom draws in the desperate. Pick your truth, V.
Come on, got iron in your hand. Gotta put it to someone's head. Pull the trigger.
If I don't do anything, and do it soon, I'll die.
26 de setembro. Ok, né? Vamos aguardar aí pra ver. Todas as filmagens capturadas no jogo. Pô, podia ser um simulador de cidade, hein, mano? Será que é City Skyline? Adoro, mano. Olha. Cities Skylines 2, será? Cara, a minha infância era jogando SimCity, maluco. Ó, que da hora, mano. Olha lá. Poluição. Bairro. Ó, que legal. You make cities. Ó. Cities Skyline 2. – 24 de outubro, mano. Que legal. Vai ter no Game Pass. Da hora. Adoro jogo de construir cidade, mano. Adoro. Cara, bom evento até agora, hein?
World Premiere.
Ó, mais uma novidade aí. Mais Atlas, opa! Isso aí eles não vazaram, não. Isso, mano. Muito cara de Persona isso aí. Olha lá, criador de Persona 3, 4 e 5. Será que Persona 6?
真の王を志すならば打ち勝ってみせよ。
僕のいる世界の出来事は君にとっては絵空事。
Como é que eu vou pra escola nesse jogo, mano?
この国は今有史以来の危機にさらされている。どうやら面白い力を手にしたようだ。
Ou será que é Shin Megami Tensei 6?
これこそ人間の真実だ。
Tá muito cara de Persona o visual do jogo.
君は興味深い。
正義かどうかじゃない。
誰もが恐れと不安に負けそうで。理想を貫け。何が正しいのかわからない。
すべての始まりはあなたの持つ小説。
幻想はただの絵空事なんかじゃない。
Ó. Metaphor? 2024 isso aí, ó. Eu não sei ler esse nome não, mano. Metaphor Refantasio. Faz a logo direito, gente. Sacanagem. Estreia mundial aí, ó. Mais um Premiere. Você pra Atos legendar os joguinhos dela também, né? Criadores de Banner Saga, mano. Banner Saga é um jogo estratégico meio reflexivo também.
Our people's only means of survival is to seek sanctuary here, in the Belfry. You must explore this world.
Banner Saga é bem legalzinho também.
And bring hope back to our people.
Aventura cooperativa. Num mundo que tá sempre mudando. Será que é gameplay tipo beat 'em up, mano? Ó.
Together you can save humanity.
Caraca. Towerborn 2024. Muita coisa pra 2024, mano. Os caras estão que nem Jequiti, né? Joga no primeiro dia com o Game Pass. Estreia mundial aí. Mais um, ó, de Xbox Game Studios, hein? Inxile, opa, Inxile.
This city is a miracle of progress. A finely tuned, delicately balanced machine.
Mais uma utopia steampunk.
But it only takes one rebellious little gear to ruin everything.
Ooh.
If you resist my rule, if you alter our past, if you threaten what I have built, there is nowhere in space or time where I will not destroy you.
Ó.
Oh no. What did I do?
Any last words before my friend puts one in your scalp?
Clockwork. Clockwork Revolution. chegando no devido tempo. Corta essa, mano. Pô. Trocadilho com o tema do jogo, cara. Aí, ó, Jequiti. Jogue no primeiro dia.
Thank you all for joining us. Today is a special day for me and the team. I'm excited to see 11 games showcased from our first-party studios.
Legal.
We opened with Fable from Playground Games, which will bring the franchise into the modern era while staying true to its British style and humor. Compulsion and In Exile shared their first original experiences since
Legal a
joining
tradução.
Xbox with South
Pronúncia.
of Midnight and Clockwork Revolution. And we are thrilled at how Avowed is shaping up for release next year from the RPG masters at Obsidian.
Obsidian é top em RPG, mano.
Our studios will deliver Hellblade 2, an all-new Microsoft Flight Simulator, Towerborn,
É novo jogo
and more
mesmo.
in 2024. Later this month, players can look forward to Elder Scrolls Online.
É,
Necron
Xbox tá se
and
preparando
Sea
para
of Thieves Monkey
2024
Island.
forte,
As
né?
we look to holiday, we will launch Starfield and Forza Motorsport.
E a gente tem
both
Starfield e
built for
Força agora
Xbox
pro segundo
Series
semestre.
X, S, and PC. We are also honored to share 14 games today from our creative partners, like Star Wars Outlaws from
Esses
Ubisoft
14 jogos
Massive,
aí provavelmente
in
são
collaboration with
multiplataformas.
Lucasfilm Games. 33 Immortals from Thunder Lotus, Kunitsugami, Path of the Goddess from Capcom, and more Persona games coming to Game Pass thanks to our continued partnership with Sega Atlas. I'd also like to congratulate the Studio Zero team on Metaphor Refantazio. It's great to be able to
Metaphor
premiere what is
Refantazio.
next from the creators of Persona here in our showcase. We are focused on putting our players and game creators first in everything we do.
Essa mensagem é
No
importante,
matter
mano.
if you choose to play on Xbox, PC, or over the cloud, all gamers are welcome here at Xbox. When it comes to our consoles, we have heard your feedback on two fronts.
Ó,
First, we have significantly increased our supply of Xbox Series X, making it easier for fans to find globally. Second, we know you've wanted more storage with Xbox Series S, and I'm excited to share we have some news there as well.
ó, Xbox Series S preto. Com mais espaço. Aí, ó. $349. Vem a partir de setembro, pré-order começa hoje, ok?
And now for the one more thing you've all been waiting for. Prepare for the most comprehensive deep dive we've ever done for the biggest game we've ever built. So sit tight and enjoy Starfield Direct.
É, e tem a Starfield também, né? Chegando aí agora no segundo semestre. O segundo semestre do Xbox. Starfield e o Forza Motorsport. E agora a gente vai pro Starfield Direct. Vamos lá. Eles estão botando muita... muita coisa em cima do Starfield. O Phil Spencer falou, né? O jogo mais gigante que a gente construiu na vida e tal. Vamos ver.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for
Hey,
joining
Leo.
us today and welcome to Bethesda Game Studios. You know, we've been so lucky over the decades to make the kind of games that we love here. And that's thanks to all of you. From the Elder Scrolls to Fallout, we love creating these worlds and playing in them just as much as you do. And throughout all that time, we'd often talk about and dream up the space game. What if we could take that feeling of being who you want to be and exploring a new world, but set it in space, where you weren't really limited in where you could go or what you could do. And that is Starfield. Obviously, we've come a long way since then with the games we've built, our technology, and all of us here in the studio. We've done so much together, but, well, we've never tried to make a game like this. Today, you'll get to hear from many on the team and see so much of what we think makes our game special. So, let's jump in and take a look.
Eita, mano. Agora sim, hein?
Starfield is our first new universe in over 25 years. But it's still a Bethesda RPG through and through, where you step into a new world and you get that feeling of unlimited possibilities. But this time, it's not just one world. It's over 1,000 worlds. Because the choice of where to go, it's not ours, it's yours. And it wasn't until now that we had the technology to create it.
Legal. Let's see.
From the rocks at your feet to the mountains in the distance, to the people and creatures that live in these worlds. That isn't just a backdrop. That moon is actually there orbiting the planet. Yes, you can visit it too. We realistically simulate the galaxy around you. Our next-generation lighting model uses real-time global illumination to light the world based on the type of star and the makeup of the planet's atmosphere. We also have an all-new animation system. And of course, you can play it in third person, and you can play it in first person. We love exploration and rewarding it, but you do explore differently in this game given its scale. That usually involves exploring an area you've landed in. You can collect resources, do a mission, and maybe even stumble upon something unexpected.
Caraca, do nada você já chega tomando bala, mano. Isso aí. Ó.
We do love stuff and all of the items allowing you to pick everything up, and you can view all that in your data menu. This is the hub for everything you're doing, from your skills to your ship, your missions, and your inventory. We love to pack a ton of detail in every object, from all of your weapons, to spacesuits, to food. We just obsess over the details, and food. We obsess over food. When you're done exploring, you can walk back or fast travel to your ship. We have companions and crew you can take with you. I left Vasco here back at my ship.
Oh, Vasco, man.
Captain Howard.
And he can even say your name. Let's head out.
Our mission was to convey the wonder and majesty of space exploration, to evoke the romance of the golden age of early spaceflight. And we've been referring to this approach as NASA Punk. This means a design language where the tech is advanced, yet still looks grounded and relatable.
For us, it's that contrast. That's where the visual interest is. Obviously the NASA, which is the rigid, hard function over style, and then Punk, which is all about style.
You can see that visual style coming through in your ship. Your ship is your home for you and your crew. And like many of the spaces in our game, it has a slightly retro and analog touch, a bit of lo-fi rather than sci-fi, where everything is well used, worn, and lived in.
Alrighty, what's the plan, Captain?
This is your star map. It starts with the planet you're currently on. You can see all of its info and resources. You can choose a landing spot or fast travel to known locations. Backing out further, you can view all the planets in the system. Obviously, the game is big, and it's here you can see planets that have key locations, missions, or life on them, versus the many planets that are barren but resource-heavy. Zoom out even further to see all the systems in this part of the galaxy. Here, you can plot a course to ones that are light years away. This uses your ship's grav drive to fold space and jump to these systems. And you will need to upgrade your ship and skills if you want to jump to the most distant ones. But for now, we'll plot a course to the Alpha Centauri system, where we can find the city of New Atlantis.
Rábano!
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo. Scan complete. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
Será que se você tiver carga contrabandeada, essas paradas, você não vai conseguir pousar, mano?
As soon as you land in a city like New Atlantis, your eyes are guided upwards to just these boundless, vast buildings.
It's the biggest city we've ever made, not just in size, but also in the amount of custom art, crowds, and quests.
Oh, que da hora.
So the main focus when we're designing a city is obviously what supports the story. We try and tell as many small stories as possible.
This is a Colony War memorial.
It's a few moments of gameplay that make the space feel like it's full of real characters that are going about their day-to-day lives.
It's paralyzing if you really stop and think about it.
Buddy, it's coffee.
It's also where your adventure with Constellation begins.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about.
By the time you meet them, Constellation is sort of seen as this mythical group. Most people don't even know they exist anymore. They're the last true explorers in the galaxy, and they're trying to find the answers to some of humanity's biggest questions.
The artifacts are so different, so alien, and I'm certain one of them reached out and spoke to you.
What?
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
Oh my god. Look at how it's coming together.
That means there's a set built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
It's definitely an eclectic cast of characters. You've got Sarah Morgan, the ex-soldier and adventurer, now Constellation's leader. Mateo, the theologian who believes that there's definitely something else out there. Noel, the gifted scientist and Sarah Morgan's protege. And Walter, a very successful businessman in the settled systems and Constellation's financier.
Anything goes as long as you have the money.
There's also Vlad, the ex-pirate, Sam Coe, the former space cowboy, and Barrett.
You know what I hate about these pirates? Completely resistant to my otherwise irresistible charm.
The journey you take with Constellation is just the first of many you'll embark on. The Settled Systems is home to all kinds of different stories, people, and adventures for you to uncover.
Oh.
The United Colonies is where you'll find New Atlantis, the first major human settlement in space. The people who live here value law, discipline, and the legacy of humanity. They consider themselves the true children of Earth.
You ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, even get your UC citizenship?
New Atlantis isn't the only city within the United Colonies. The city of Cydonia on Mars, to this day, serves as the largest mining facility for the United Colonies.
11 horas sem incidentes.
You might find yourself in a much more wild and independent coalition of star systems. This is Freestar Collective Space. The capital of the Freestar Collective is Aquila City.
The Stone Root Inn is an Aquila City fixture.
ranger relies on judgment and intuition to do what's best for the people.
Neon started out as a fishing platform, but is now known throughout the settled systems as a pleasure city, where almost anything goes.
If you've got morality issues, this definitely isn't the job for you.
Reagindo is hiring the best and brightest.
Será que vai rolar tipo algum sistema de karma, mano?
Everyone has been chewed up and ground up by Neon. Try not to get yourself killed, all right?
Outside the bounds of civilized space, there are still plenty of unclaimed systems to explore, but these areas are also home to the most hostile factions in the galaxy.
The great serpent hungers. All heathens shall be made dust in time.
A new face. This is the face of a brave runner here to challenge the Red Mile.
They think the galaxy is theirs. They are wrong. It belongs to the Crimson Fleet. It always has.
In Starfield, we're pushing our cities and settlements further than we ever have before. It's all there, waiting for you. A slice of humanity's future.
So, ready to get out there?
Throughout the galaxy, there are so many things to see and stories to experience. But the most important story is the one that you tell. I'm the type of person who spends hours in character creation, and I think people are going to be really excited when they see all of the improvements we've made.
One of the biggest overhauls was done to our character generation system. We scanned a wide range of faces from different age groups and ethnicities. And by mixing and matching all that data, we were able to create highly detailed and diverse characters.
We use that exact system to create all of the characters and NPCs you're going to see in the game. So any character you see almost always is a character you could make yourself.
Era dos personagens, mano.
Hey, come on, come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
You start your character creation journey as though you're cycling through employee records. You'll pick from a lineup of 40 presets, and that'll be your starting point.
Caraca, pegaram o tiozinho, mano.
Your journey from there can be as detailed or as quick as you want it to be. This new system has more to offer than ever before.
It's also the simplest character generation system we ever had. We let the player get as close as possible to make whatever they want. With the various facial morphs you can blend together, the dermesthetic and makeup, blemishes, scars, piercings, settings. It's a lot, but I think it's the most fun to use.
Que isso, mano?
Character creation
Dentes.
is more than just how you look. This is also where you start to decide who you want to be. That's where backgrounds come in.
Tipo Fallout,
give you a
né?
bit of backstory and start you out with 3 basic skills.
From chef to dusty. You know, the crew still has a betting pool about which restaurant critic you must have crossed to wind up here.
What's great about backgrounds is you never know when yours is going to come in handy. You could be in the middle of a fancy restaurant talking to some guy, and suddenly you learn he needs a beast hunter to help track down a monster.
Fine. I probably should stick to professionals anyway, given what happened the last time.
We're also giving you the option to customize your build even further by letting you pick up to 3 traits. Traits are completely optional, and they come with their own advantages and disadvantages.
Traits que nem no Fallout também.
Your biggest fan.
By Vectera! Is it really you?
He'll join
Caraca,
your crew
pode ter
and
fã,
give you
mano.
gifts if you're willing to put up with this constant commentary.
I can't believe I get to stand near you, breathing the same air. I've got to have every molecule.
My favorite trait is kid stuff. You have to pay some credits to support your parents, but they're very sweet, and it's really fun to go visit them.
Honey, we got ourselves a visitor.
Oh my God!
I came across some hostile zealots in space.
O que você tá fazendo aqui, meu filho?
Trait that made me the same religion as them. I was able to get by without any issues.
Ó.
There's another great one that gives you a damage buff when your health is low, but mercenaries will randomly show up and try to kill you.
Cara, isso aí é da hora, mano.
There will be plenty of ways for you to tell your story. And if you want to remove a trait, there are ways to do that too.
What a view! It's a feast for the eyes. Off we go to another.
Você pode matar seu fã, mano.
We'll let you discover that on your own.
Que destreza! Caramba, velho. Os personagens são meio zoados. Cara, Bethesda, velho. Olhar pro personagem e falar, caraca, realista nunca foi o forte da Bethesda. Mas geralmente a Bethesda é forte na imersão do mundo, nas possibilidades do que você pode fazer.
Ranks are unlocked by completing challenges associated with that skill. Challenges become increasingly difficult as you work your way to higher ranks.
Interessante isso daí.
With our 5 different skill trees and 4 ranks per skill.
Olha lá, combate social, ciência, tecnologia.
I like the Xenosociology skill because it lets you mind control aliens.
Caraca.
Boost pack out of the gate. I'm boost packing everywhere.
Que doideira, mano. Isso tudo aí que eles estão mostrando são formas diferentes de você jogar o jogo. Oh. Esse cara voando, mano.
Invest in the skills that suit your playstyle.
I'm very much a stealth player. So,
nossa, eu sou zero estilo furtivo, mano.
My favorite part about being stealthy is slowly creeping through vents like you're in a movie and then jumping out and springing on people.
Da hora isso.
Whenever possible, I like to talk my way through situations.
Eu gosto também, mano. Eu sou o cara que bota speech lá no jogo da Bethesda.
I like doing the death from above thing where I boost pack over guys and I throw landmines at them.
Ó.
I like blowing stuff up.
Aí, ó, muitos estilos diferentes. Isso é legal, mano. Se os caras conseguirem fazer um Fallout, sei lá, Fallout 3 do espaço, já vai ser muito legal, mano. Porque o Fallout 4 é um jogo legal, mas a Bethesda deu uma reduzida nas interações e nas escolhas, não tem sistema de karma. Então tem que ver isso aí, velho.
We study data from NASA and a multitude of other sources to help us make the world feel believable. From the way we approached planetary atmospheres to the way we placed biomes based on the planet's distance from the sun. Once we had created a grounded world, we could start looking at all the things that make that world fun. When you leave a planet and head into space, you'll be navigating asteroid fields, having chance meetings with interesting strangers, dogfighting in space, and exploring derelict ships.
Ó.
It's all out there. Ultimately, it's about rewarding your curiosity, because whether it's on the surface of a planet, the alleys of a city, or the vastness of space, you never know what you'll find.
Customização de nave, é isso?
Space exploration is possible thanks to your ship. Your ship is almost like having another character or home you can make all your own. I think you'll be blown away by the amount of stuff you can do. You can buy a ship.
I'm sure you can find something you like.
Customize and upgrade that ship. And hire a crew to keep it up and running. And it all starts in spaceports. Every spaceport has a ship technician where you can purchase, sell, and modify ships.
Anything I can help you with?
Maybe you start off with a speedy fighter that's perfect for bounty hunting. Then you might round out your ship roster with a hulking space freighter to run cargo missions. Or even do a little smuggling.
Da hora, mano.
For now, though, we're going to take our starting ship, the Frontier, and make some changes. You can customize and upgrade everything you see here.
Caraca, que da
And you
hora.
have two ways to do that. You can quickly upgrade individual systems like your weapons or shields, or you can deep dive and enter the shipbuilder mode. Here you can change anything, from the systems to the look and layout. Adding a new habitat module can give you more room for crew. Adding cowling can change your ship's overall silhouette. An improved grav drive allows for longer distance space jumps.
Oh.
You can even fully customize your paint job to get the exact look you want. The parts you choose to build with don't just affect your ship's stats. They'll also affect what you can do inside your ship. You can have modules for crafting, or for storing and displaying your weapons.
Olha, mano.
Starfield's in-game ship manufacturers bring their own look and feel to every piece of your ship. From living quarters to cargo holds, mess halls, and control rooms. Our modified Frontier is a practical ship, but with a little creativity, your ship can look like almost anything you want.
It's a bit odd, but one of my favorite ways of customizing ships is I make them look like animals. The HMS Platypus, as I called it, where it had a giant tail to it. And we've done spiders, we've done mechs.
Olha isso,
So
mano.
it's really whatever your
Que
imagination
nave
is.
horrível. Isso aí, velho.
And while you can build your home among the stars the way you want to, you're probably not the only person who will call your ship home.
Eu tô gostando do estilo sério e engraçadinho dessa Direct, cara.
When you are, Captain.
Engines ready.
The Frontier is fueled and ready, Captain.
Some of the members of Constellation can join you on your journey. These companions can serve on your crew, and they'll always be there when you travel.
We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Each companion comes with their own valuable skills for your ships and outposts, as well as unique quest lines. Eventually, some friendships might blossom into romance.
Olha.
I don't know that I've ever really loved anyone except you.
And if you're looking for a little extra help on your ship, you can always hire additional crew at spaceports.
Got any room on your ship for someone like me?
You'll also meet potential crew members out in the world.
Still think there might be a spot for me on your ship? I gotta get off this rock.
Assign crew to your ship or outposts, and their unique skills will affect how they run. And just like companions, most crew members can lend a hand in the field. Take Bosco, for instance.
Ó, Vasco.
These designed around the core basics of a NASA machine.
Please avoid getting shot. You might die.
I still wanted to give it almost a humanoid personality, so I
Evite tomar tiro, você pode morrer.
This tends to make him feel more human-like and give him a little personality.
It is a shame exploration requires so much bloodshed.
Using the shipbuilding tools and crew selection features in Starfield, you'll be able to build and captain the ship of your dreams. And now, let's take to the sky.
We're putting you in the cockpit of your very own spaceship and telling you that you can do pretty much anything. And that is really cool for us as developers. Spaceflight should be exciting and dangerous, and you should feel like you're in complete control every step of the way. We've extended that sense of control to ship combat. It's not about just hitting your triggers to fire your weapons. It's a complex dance between your piloting skills and our power allocation system. Boosting power to your engines will make your ship faster.
Ok.
Powering up the grav drives will shorten the amount of time it takes before you can make a jump. And moving your power to your weapons and shields means you're ready for a fight.
Olha.
You should always be on your toes because you're not alone out there.
Ixi, chegaram do nada aí.
Unlocking the targeting control system skill will allow you to zero in on specific subsystems of the ship you target.
Ó. Isso aí é uma evolução do VAT, né? Do Fallout. Você podia escolher qual pedaço do inimigo você acertava, né? Boa.
You can always turn any ship that engages you into scrap. But you can also take a more personal approach by docking with the enemy vessel and boarding their ship.
What? Aí você leva a nave embora.
Once you've taken control of an enemy ship, it's yours.
Oh.
Add it to your fleet and retrieve it at any spaceport. But space is way more than fighting for your life. Just like when you're planetside, there are plenty of sights to see and stops to make on the way to your next adventure. Like these massive star yards. Walk the halls, talk to the crew, maybe get talked into buying a whole new ship.
A civilian in my star yard. Let's see about getting you a proper ship, one worthy of you.
Maybe you'll dock with a gigantic battleship, like the UC Vigilance. Or rub elbows with the galaxy's wealthy elite on a cruise ship fit for the stars.
Curioso isso.
There are plenty of personal encounters to be had as well. You can hail any ship you come across to trade, swap info, or maybe even commit an act of piracy.
Let's do this. When I'm playing, I generally go crazy. I definitely go like the more piracy routes.
Essa moça aí tem uma energia caótica, né?
I'm gonna board ships. I'm like, this is now mine. I steal all the sandwiches and put them in my cargo hold that I have specifically for sandwiches. I don't want to play the hero, but I want to go out and just start taking things from people as quickly as possible.
Some strangers might be looking for a human connection in the darkness of space.
Hello, stranger. I just finished cooking up some food. If you want to come on over, just pop on by.
Some of the best moments are the ones you discover on your own. The thing I love most about Starfield is that it is a Bethesda game through and through. It's really about going to strange new places, meeting interesting people, and getting sidetracked on zany adventures. Then, realizing 2 hours later that you're involved in a completely new story.
Exatamente, mano. Foi isso que aconteceu comigo no Skyrim. Eu nem sabia o que era Dovahkiin quando eu tinha umas 60 horas de jogo.
It's in our random encounters, it's in our handcrafted quests. And it feels so cool to play it and just make your own path in this universe. There are over 1,000 planets out there, just waiting for you to visit. We want you to feel like explorers, breaking ground on new planets, exploring every inch of a mostly untouched galaxy. We want you to feel hopeful. We want you to feel this sense of awe and wonder, and sometimes a little fear.
Nossa Senhora.
We're giving you a massive playground and a ton of toys, and just setting you free.
Hey everybody, we've shown you so much stuff, but we thought we'd just take a little break and show you something a little bit different. You know, we put so much detail into our game worlds, and we love the opportunity to bring that into the real world with our collector's editions. And for this game, we've done a watch. It is the Constellation Explorer's Watch. This is the watch that you actually get in the game that acts as part of your HUD, where it's the compass and then environmental information. It connects to your phone to give you notifications and other information. And we've also designed this really cool case that it comes with, Istvan.
Yeah, we really took as much care and designed this case as we did. Our attention to detail in the game totally translates to this. Inspired by the cases that the astronauts used during the Apollo era to bring back samples from the moon. It's got an intricate locking mechanism, authentic, heavy, comes with a Constellation patch, NATO strap, and the overall functionality and believability of this as something that would exist in the world, in the Starfield universe.
Oh, and hey, take this. You'll find it very useful out there, and it even tells the time.
Até marca as horas.
Something else. Now that we're part of Xbox, we get to work with the amazing people on the Xbox hardware team, and together we have created this custom
Esse controle é lindo, mano.
Starfield controller. It's awesome. It is now, you know, our favorite controller.
We love this because it's inspired by the actual controls of your spaceship. And not only that, we've created the first ever custom headset with Xbox. And this is a perfect pairing with that controller.
Esse controle é maravilhoso.
In every one of our games, we always put so much care into all those little details that breathe life into our worlds. But Starfield isn't just a Bethesda Game Studios world, it's a Bethesda Game Studios galaxy. So why go this big with Starfield? Because we want to give you freedom on a galactic level. The freedom to experience both the exciting planets and the quiet ones. Scanning a planet before you land is a great way to get a sneak peek at the available resources you can use for crafting, building, and customizing.
I think what's cool about this whole system that we generate the planet itself as a procedural content, but the handcrafted content itself comes as the player explore. Our system builds a planet as the player approaches it. We stitch together a block of terrain. After that, we have the system that adds interesting locations for the player to explore, creatures to encounter, ore and plants to pick up. It allows us to add that touch of environmental storytelling that Bethesda is known for.
Aggressive creatures have been disrupting our experiments. Their habitat isn't far from here. If you could take care of them for us, we would be in your debt.
So even if your friends were to visit the same planet that you had, you would have a different story to tell.
Interessante. Nossa.
It's completely up to you how you want to interact with each planet, whether you want to explore and see what you can find, harvest resources and be on your way, or simply take in the views. With the help of your scanner, you'll chart the uncharted and discover exotic wildlife.
If you have the skills, you can even figure out that certain creatures and plants, you can build an outpost and produce resources from those plants and animals. You can get experience and rewards for fully surveying planets and fully surveying a whole system.
When we were concepting these creatures, we really wanted to think of them as natural to the environment. We didn't want alien monsters, we wanted native wildlife. Something you've never seen before.
When it comes to our exteriors, when the sun moves, all that light is calculated in real time through the atmosphere.
Oh.
Our biggest goal for lighting with Starfield was to make the game feel more filmic, to use lighting and color to really make it feel more cinematic.
After some exploring, you can find a spot to set up a base camp. Outposts can be built almost anywhere on any planet.
E nem no Fallout você podia construir
as modules come in all shapes and sizes, filling all different purposes. You can even live in them.
Seu settlement.
Assign crew and companions to work at your outposts for added bonuses and set up extractors to harvest resources while you're away.
Something cool we have this time is we have a new fly cam where you can toggle between on-foot building, or you can now use a top-down isometric camera, which helps plan out larger parts of the outpost and placing those larger halves. So that way you can really plan your structures and what the overall feel of your outpost is. And then when you're on your feet, you can really decorate and fine-tune things much easier.
Ah, que da hora.
Add crafting and research stations in your outpost to utilize any resources you find or already have.
Mod your weapons to adapt them to your playstyle. Different weapon sights and scopes, larger magazines, a selection of grips and barrels, different ammunition like explosive rounds. All you stealth players out there will surely need a suppressor.
Oh.
You can also choose to go hands-on with melee weapons.
I think it's always a delicate balance between like what's realistic, what's sim, and what's Hollywood. And I think we sort of err on the side of like what's fun for the player.
With Starfield, we've completely overhauled our combat. It's more dynamic, the animations are more fluid. It just feels great.
We probably have more mods and more weapons in this game than I want to say any other game we've done before. There's a lot of variety.
Upgraded gear is just one of the many factors to pay attention to when engaging in combat. You may need to switch things up based on your environment.
Oh.
Gravity is different for each planet, and boost packs are excellent for getting around. And for giving you an edge in combat. Sometimes you'll even feel like you're flying. Zero-gravity environments pose a different challenge. Firing a ballistic weapon in zero-G will actually push you backwards. Energy weapons, on the other hand, offer a more stable shooting experience.
We also have mag weapons. These are high-powered electromagnetic induction ballistic arrays. Each barrel has its own targeting laser and can dish out some serious damage.
Eita.
Whether you want to get up close and personal with your own two fists, or you like more compact weapons like pistols and submachine guns, or maybe you prefer something bigger.
Oh. A minigun
got you covered.
Tá de volta. cara deu uma coronhada no dinossauro, mano. Eita! Que isso?
Thanks again for being with us today. We are just so grateful that you've taken the time and spent it here. I know there was probably a lot to take in. There's a lot to the game, even more than we could show here. You know, as we play it, we're always sharing these unique and special moments that only a game like this can bring. When I think about what makes it special, it really is the people here.
Oh.
This game is a reflection of the incredible and passionate team that made it. All of them putting something special of themselves into it. So let's hear some of their favorite moments.
I love the way that our final combination of all the new tech has come together to create some of the most beautiful sunsets and sunrises we've ever had in any of our games.
I love the creatures, the exploration, every biome is different. The word that comes to mind is vast.
I like to use our photo mode to take
Essa aí é a minha preferida, mano.
I just love that constant feel of discovery and wow, I can't believe that there's more here.
I'm most excited about our outpost building systems.
My favorite part is every time you step out on a planet, it's a unique experience.
Copacabana tá diferente ali, mano.
And you see it on the landing pad. These things are gigantic. It's the kind of thing that you just can't get anywhere else.
There's something about seeing a tower over in the distance and going, I know the gravity's low here. I think I can make that jump.
My favorite part is biomes, spaceships,
audio design,
planets,
the day-night cycle.
Those details matter to me.
Diplomacy, exploration, freedom, the ending. Vasco, obviously.
I love the robot so much.
The incredible
Sempre tem que ter um cara pra falar Vasco, né, mano?
Sniper rifles, come on. Lever action, rocket launcher, brain sprout.
I love, but some people might find creepy. I don't know. I know it's right, Ben. The thing that I enjoy most about the game is the freedom to be who you want to be, do what you want to do. It's what you've come to expect from a Bethesda title, but on a much bigger scale.
On behalf of all of us, we can't wait for you to play Starfield and make your own special moments.
Let's go. Good luck, Constellation. You are go for me.
Boa. O jogo base vai estar disponível no Game Pass, tá? Essa aí é a edição colecionador da parada. 6 de setembro de 2023. Tá quase, mano. Poxa, legal. Agora eles vão resumir o negócio todo. Assim, galera, eu vou aproveitar agora pra gente já fazer um fechamento aqui, né? Xbox mostrou que tá no jogo. Pra mim foi a melhor apresentação que a gente teve de apresentações aí da Summer Game Fest, PlayStation Showcase e tudo mais. Pra mim foi a mais sólida. Não deixou a peteca cair em nenhum momento. Todos os jogos que apareceram aqui são interessantes. E eu falei pra vocês durante a apresentação, né? Os caras até conseguiram colocar DLC de jogo online, tipo Elder Scrolls e o outro lá, mano, da Bethesda também, Fallout 76. E assim, ainda muito dependente da Bethesda, Eu vejo assim, mas temos um futuro aí promissor em 2024. Muita coisa sem data, mas com a janela de lançamento para o ano de 2024. Muita coisa aqui é multiplataforma também, vale lembrar disso, né? Mas 11 dos jogos mostrados são exclusivos Xbox, o que é bacana, os estúdios estão trabalhando. A gente vai ter aí um novo Flight Simulator, a gente vai ter um Forza Motorsport, jogos diversos para todos os jogadores. Eu ainda sinto que Xbox e PlayStation precisam entrar no radar de jogos mais infantis também, para poder pegar a galera jovem e oferecer mascotes, etc. Meio que aquela era do PlayStation 1. A gente tinha um monte de mascote, chamava bastante atenção. O próprio Nintendo Switch chama muita atenção. Eu acho que falta muito nesse quesito, mas legal, muito bacana. Starfield parece ser um jogo bem bacana. Bethesda é uma das publishers, das desenvolvedoras e minha favorita. E adoro Skyrim, adoro Fallout. Eu cresci jogando Fallout, então assim, muito empolgado para ver o que o Starfield vai conseguir fazer e as aventuras. A ideia é que cada um tenha aventuras diferentes pela galáxia e me pareceu muito promissor. Que bacana, né? Que bacana, a gente tá aí num ótimo ano para os games e 2023 ainda tem muito a oferecer. Segundo semestre tem aí o Starfield chegando e no quesito Xbox o Forza. Gostaram? Espero que tenham gostado aí da transmissão, do que a gente falou, dos nossos comentários, das nossas reações. Inclusive, parabéns, Microsoft, por ter feito a transmissão também com legenda em português. Facilita muito o nosso trabalho. Eu preciso dizer isso aqui, porque a gente não precisa ficar traduzindo o tempo todo e a galera entende, consegue ler a legenda. Isso é muito bom. Precisa ser elevado aqui também, elogiado. Que baita trabalho, né? A transmissão em 4K também, muito bacana. E acho que foi muito bacana, mano. Muito bacana, deixou um gostinho de quero mais, mostrou o potencial do Game Pass. A gente brincou aqui que parecia Jequiti, que o tempo todo tava falando joga no dia 1 no Game Pass, mas é exatamente isso que eles querem. Eles querem vender Game Pass, eles querem vender a assinatura Game Pass e trazer as pessoas pro ecossistema Microsoft. Seja no Xbox, seja no PC, seja no cloud, seja aonde você for, você está aí conectado a esse ecossistema. E muito jogo bacana que vai lançar um game no Day One, né? No Game Pass aí, os caras conseguiram uma parceria legal com a Atlus, parece que os jogos deles também vão sair no Day One no Game Pass. Isso é legal, apesar de ser multiplataforma, sair nas outras plataformas, sair no Game Pass no Day One é sempre uma grande vantagem. Eu falo que o Xbox Series S é um baita de um custo-benefício para brasileiros, principalmente, porque você assina o Game Pass e você tem acesso a vários jogos aí, o que é bacana, né? Saio feliz dessa apresentação. Como eu falei pra vocês, acho que foi a melhor das apresentações que a gente teve. Infelizmente, muita coisa pra 2024. Gostaria de ter mais coisas mais próximas, mas 2024 pode ser que seja o melhor ano da Xbox aí em muito tempo. E esse ano, o segundo semestre, tá com o Starfield, que vai dar muito tempo pra jogar se o jogo realmente for tudo isso que promete. É uma baita de uma aposta deles, como uma aposta grande da Bethesda também, uma nova franquia gigante, diferente de tudo que eles fizeram, e que deixou um pouquinho de lado as outras coisas que eles estavam fazendo, tipo, sei lá, Elder Scrolls 6, etc., pra poder focar aqui no Starfield nesse momento. Se for um jogo Bethesda, em tudo de bom que ele oferece, é aquilo que vocês falaram, né? O visual do jogo não tá... os personagens não tá um visual realista e tudo mais. Bethesda nunca foi conhecida por trazer personagens realistas aos seus jogos. Os jogos da Bethesda, inclusive, por muito tempo, esses Fallout, Skyrim, etc., eles eram vistos como, às vezes, não aproveitando o potencial gráfico do console, mas entregando em mecânica, em possibilidade e em gameplay, o que é o que me chama mais atenção. Um jogo pode ser muito lindo e não ter nada pra fazer, mas um jogo pode ser com visual bacana, né? Não é top de linha, não é excepcional, mas é legal, é aceitável e tem muita coisa, muita possibilidade. É esse tipo de jogo que eu gosto. E assim, lembrando que a gente tá vendo pelo YouTube aqui, né? E toda vez eu tenho que fazer esse alerta pra vocês. O jogo jogado na sua televisão, rodando nativo no seu PC, no seu Xbox ou no seu console, é sempre mais bonito do que o que você tá vendo aqui no YouTube, porque existe pelo menos duas compressões aqui. A compressão para fazer o vídeo e a compressão do YouTube para transformar. Apesar de eles estarem apresentando em 4K, a gente sempre tem um pouquinho de compressão, então não julgaria visual antes de estar vendo o jogo não, tá? Enfim, estou feliz. Eu não estava esperando muita coisa de nenhuma apresentação e é isso que eu falo, né? Quando a gente não espera nada, a gente se surpreende e aproveita as coisas ao invés de ficar reclamando na internet. A última coisa que eu preciso falar antes da gente ir embora é que videogame tá meio chato ultimamente, né? Porque você não consegue gostar das coisas, porque se você gosta, vem um monte de gente falar por que você não pode gostar. Eu acho que isso é reflexo das plataformas entregando conteúdo negativo, mais polêmico pra todo mundo. Eu acho que condiciona as pessoas a achar que videogame é você ficar procurando pelo em ovo, quando na verdade eu tenho uma visão totalmente diferente disso, que é a visão de que aproveitem as coisas boas. Óbvio que dá pra criticar, óbvio que dá pra falar alguma coisa que você não gostou, mas eu acho que essa cultura de ficar procurando pelo em ovo o tempo todo é muito prejudicial para você aproveitar as coisas. Você fica um eterno não gostei, e por causa disso, disso e disso. Isso não é positivo. Só pra pensarem um pouco e que de repente mude um pouco aí na cabeça de vocês que é possível aproveitar bem as coisas e curtir mesmo não gostando 100%. Grande abraço, gente. Obrigado. Foi muito bacana ter vocês aqui conosco. Nos vemos nas próximas transmissões. E é isso. Fala aí nos comentários depois o que vocês acharam. Obrigado pela educação e pela paciência que vocês tiveram aí no chat. No início a gente avisou que ia banir a galera de guerra de console. Muito legal que vocês foram muito educados. É assim que eu gosto. Menos gente, às vezes é mais legal exatamente por isso, porque você pode ter uma galera bacana e um ecossistema legal pra todo mundo poder aproveitar do melhor jeito, tá? Grande abraço, gente. Brigadão. Continuem vendo os vídeos do canal. Se inscrevam no canal aí. Procurem a gente nas outras redes. Procurando por Hagazo, onde vocês procurarem. Lá estaremos. E é isso. Valeu! A gente se vê jogando grande parte desses jogos aí como lançamentos aqui no nosso canal e continuando acompanhando videogames, porque videogames são maravilhosos. Grande abraço. Valeu!